So how is it going, Dank Division? Dank Dan here, and we are here to talk about Rorke. Yeah, that's right. That villain from that game that we all stopped playing and immediately said was a pile of shit, then came back to it saying that, oh, it's not that bad. Yeah, Call of Duty Ghosts. Yeah, that Rorke. We are now going to talk about how he is sitting in the Vanguard files. And yes, we already knew this because we had 4 that were leaked. You had him, Menendez, the bitch from Black Ops 3, and Al-Assad. But that's not the main focus. It's the flag that is on his chest that has a lot of words buzzing around. Because the flag on his chest, which if you look on the screen, that is the flag that is on his chest. The flag of the Federation. Now, while people are wondering about where Rorke sits in the story, that is not where my attention is drawn to. My attention is drawn to the Federation. Now, a lot of people are sitting going, oh, the Federation comes back, and that's where the conversation stops for people. I'm going to go a step further. Why would the Federation come back? Why now? Why all of a sudden would they decide that now is the perfect time for the Federation to be formed? It's actually quite simple. If you guys remember a while back when Modern Warfare 2 was first getting leaked, the first thing that was discussed was the drug cartels. Specifically that it was going to be a unified front and that we were going to be going up against them. They were going to be one of the main problems we were going to have to face. Well, I want you to consider this. What exactly is the Federation? The Federation is the unification of the South American countries, similar to that of the European Union. But I want you to consider this. What if the reason they unified isn't the one that you would see on television? The reason you would see on television would be, hey, we want to have something equivalent to the European Union, in which case a lot of government officials and people would start clapping and being really happy, but the people, the conspiracy theorists, the people who are willing to look a little bit deeper in, would start realizing why. Why exactly is that? I'm going to tell you. The drug cartels. Now think about this. The drug cartels currently have their hands in multiple government officials, have little bits of control here and there. A little bit of corruption can go a long way. But now I want you to picture this. What if there is one singular government? Take everything out of the equation, just have a singular government. It then becomes that much easier to corrupt it, that much easier to hold control. Now I want you to get that through your head. Full control of the government. All of South America unified through the guise of wanting to have the equivalent of the European Union, but secretly being the safe haven for the entire drug cartel, now unified under a single banner and having full control of the government, an entire continent that could stand up to the US and the rest of NATO. God, that honestly is a little nerve-wracking, but that then starts to make things make a little too much sense. Why? Because then that creates a scenario of, oh, now all of our enemies could be united under the Federation. And why do I say that? Because then, well, I don't know, the ultranationalists and Al-Qatala could easily work with the Federation. That then leaves Rorke, who, depending on how they decide to retcon him, could find it that he believes that he needs to go up against the United States, and there could be people just like him in various parts of NATO that decide they want to go up against NATO and take everything down. You also have it the bitch from Black Ops 3, whether they decided to just drop her into the game just for shits and giggles, or if you're actually going to have the equivalent of Yakuza and the Triad going up. Just picture that for a moment. All of NATO's enemies united under a single banner known as the Federation. It would be worse than the Cold War because it would be hot, it would be bloody, it would be brutal, there would be death on a level the likes of which we have never seen before. And that thought running through my head is terrifying. Now I want to hear in the comments section down below, where do you think the Federation fits into all of this? Do you think that makes a little too much sense that the drug cartel would form the Federation just so that they could have that much more control? Who do you think is the main bad of Modern Warfare 2, because up until now we haven't been given the official main bad. We don't know if that's going to be Al-Assad. We don't know if Zakhaev survived the fall, because let's face it, we never see a body. Or if it's going to be a remaining member of Perseus. Is it going to be Menendez? We don't know, but I want to see that comment section down below. I want you guys to tell me where you think we are going to be going. With that being said, if you enjoyed watching this video, don't forget to drop a like, leave a comment down below, and I am looking forward to getting back to those comments. And don't forget to follow us on all of our socials. You guys have a wonderful day, night, whatever you're doing, do it wholeheartedly. And of course, as always, this is Dank Dan, signing off.
Get them to click that subscribe button, Dank. It's the only way we can figure out the numbers. What do the numbers mean, Dank? We're wasting valuable time.